Lesson 1. Always tell the truth. Be an honest man. Let your words stand for something.
From an unmarried pregnant girl being banished to solving mysterious murders through crosswords? Hey everyone, this is Gabby, and you're watching Binge Now. These are the top 10 most dramatic Hallmark movie moments. We're starting with this woman who 60 years later begins a quest to uncover the truth of lost love.
Now you have my heart. Keep it next to yours and bring it safely back to me. I will always love you.
The Lost Valentine truly quenches your thirst for drama.
Mr. Moran, do you know what happened to my husband?
Yes.
Let's give you a quick flashback. During World War II, Navy Lieutenant Neil Thomas bids Caroline, his pregnant young wife, farewell at Union Station. And this is the one moment which never seems to get easier. Take a look. Sadly, before their son is born, Neil's plane goes down in the Pacific.
Mrs. Caroline Thomas. I'm sorry.
Carolyn, played by Betty White, is devastated, but love never dies. Every year, Caroline returns to Union Station on the anniversary of her loss to salute the memory of her brave husband. 60 years later, a TV journalist, Susan Allison, played by Jennifer Love Hewitt, learns of the touching story and sets out to investigate what happened to Neil. Neil and Caroline's grandson encourages his initially reluctant grandmother to cooperate, and at the same time, something new sparks up between the reporter and the young man. Meanwhile, Susan finds a way to make this possible.
Now you have my heart. Keep it next to yours and bring it safely back to me. I will always love you.
Viewers have embraced both Betty White in a dramatic role that celebrates lost love and Jennifer Love Hewitt in a part that celebrates found love. The Lost Valentine is based on the novel by James Michael Pratt and is a testimony of everlasting love. None of us can hold back tears after this scene. While Susan found a new love in her quest for the lost one, this woman goes from being a governess to a queen. In the movie Crowned for Christmas, a maid who just got fired from a ritzy New York City hotel reluctantly accepts a temporary gig as the governess of a young girl. And guess what? This girl lives in a castle.
What a warm greeting.
Yes, tragically, it's not for you.
Allie, played by Danica McKellar, learns that the little girl is a real-life princess named Theodora, played by Ellie Botterill, and her father, Maximilian, played by Rupert Penry Jones, is the king of Wiltshire. Max informs Allie that the princess prides herself on terrorizing authority figures and has gotten much worse since her mother's death.
What's going on?
As the story unfolds, we see Allie bond with Theodora.
This one looks like an Ellie to me.
Is that us? Oh, there you are. Theodora is late for the Christmas photograph.
And through all of this, a spark forms between Allie and Max. But the trouble is that whilst Allie and Max grow close, in comes Countess Celia, who has her eyes on marrying the king.
My governess.
Nice to meet you, Lady Celia.
An American governess. How odd.
Well, this maid got away with stealing the king's heart, but this next one is Hallmark's own version of Pride and Prejudice. Hallmark decided to join the fun with their own version of Pride and Prejudice with Unleashing Mr. Darcy. Starring Ryan Peavy and Cindy Bisbee in the lead, this contemporary spin-off is adapted from a novel by Terry Wilson. While Elizabeth Scott clashes with a rude judge of a dog show, a chain of misunderstanding lead to the unleashing of hidden feelings. The movie has several moments to fit our video for today. The best one being this one.
Please let me explain.
Don't try to pretend Jenna misunderstood you.
Okay, I said some unflattering things. But if she had just waited 2 minutes longer, she would have heard me tell Henry that I was just pretending when I said I didn't feel anything for you when I kissed you, because I did.
Will Elizabeth get away with the accusations? Either way, Mr. Darcy turned out to be Mr. Ideal after all, but this woman realizes that the man of her dreams has been with her all along. After reading a handbook, Dater's Handbook is about a successful businesswoman Cass, played by none other than Meghan Markle, but sadly, we cannot say the same about her personal life, and this is why she decides to try the Dater's Handbook at her sister's encouragement.
When you are together, you should be the only person he's focused on.
The film also stars Christopher Polaha and Jonathan Scarf in the lead roles. So does Cass's change of dating routine help her find true love?
Look, it's funny, I actually just saw a copy of it in Dana's desk.
As in Dana, who just married the schmoits of her dreams?
Yes.
Try the book.
The film is a traditional Hallmarkian love triangle romantic comedy.
Whatever with me, because the truth is, you don't really know me. I haven't been genuine with you.
While the film is hardly subtle about who Cass will end up with in the end, Dater's Handbook has the charm that keeps it fun to watch, even after you come to realize how it's gonna all turn out. With a well-placed and romantic plot, Dater's Handbook is worth watching for more than just a royal star. But in the next movie, an unmarried daughter gets pregnant and is banished from her community. This woman is forced into an arranged marriage that just might be her saving grace.
Don't you ever wonder what else is out there beyond the farm?
I enjoy a drive, but I like coming back to my place, sleeping on my land.
We're talking about the movie Magic of Ordinary Days, which dates back to 1944 during the times of World War II. Livy Doone has essentially been thrown out of her home by her stern father, Reverend Doone, because she's pregnant and unmarried. She's banished to rural Colorado and forced to marry a lonely farmer, Ray Singleton, for the only reason that child will have a father.
Livy. Everyone calls me Livy.
Ray's sister's waiting in the church.
Well, we'll just leave you two to get acquainted a moment.
As the months pass, Lily learns more about this calm and practical farmer and his sister Martha, a queen among women, and her family. Gradually, Livy realizes she may have found home quite accidentally. The most powerful dialogue of the entire family is when Lily reveals her true feelings to her new family. She says,
"For months, I've written the father of this baby.
I thought he died. I didn't realize.
No, he's a flight instructor. He never went overseas. We met on furlough."
While Lily walked away with a gentleman despite being pregnant with another man's baby, in this next movie, a woman who decides to sell her only inheritance gets help from none other than Santa and his friends. In the movie North Pole Open for Christmas, Mackenzie Reed, played by Lori Loughlin, inherits her beloved aunt's once majestic hotel, which she decides to get rid of before Christmas.
It's progress.
This is the history of our town.
Don't listen to him. He's adverse to making money.
Maybe I should see it first.
But fixing up the rundown place, managing the hotel staff, and dealing with demanding guests is more challenging than she thought, and what follows is a series of adventures wrapped in the magic of Christmas. Mackenzie gets some unexpected help as Clementine, played by Bailey Madison, and a group of elves arrive on a special mission from Santa to repair the hotel and help her rediscover the true meaning of Christmas.
How does he get any business?
You'll just have to go and see him.
Well, all of us can take home one strong message for sure, which is...
You're worried about the end before we've even begun?
While Santa himself interceded to help Mackenzie, in the next movie, an event coordinator is challenged with a small ball gala, but not a single soul knows that this woman is a winter princess. At a struggling seasonal ski resort, Carly, played by Natalie Hall, works as an event coordinator. It's been a year-long job she's loved every moment of, but soon her jolly time was about to end. You see, Carly is really a princess from a tiny European country no one has heard of. Things start to unravel when plans for the snowball gala she's in charge of go awry. Then, unexpectedly, her brother and an old friend show up.
Road life might become more alluring in the next few days. Oh? We have a date Saturday.
A date? Where?
Not sure yet. But I'll let you know.
In the midst of it all, Carly is paired with the resort owner's brother, Jesse, played by Chris McNally, in the hopes their teamwork will save the gala, when he finds out this. This Hallmark movie switches things up by casting the female lead as the royal instead of the male, and we're here for it.
Where have you been all night?
Just, taking things in.
I'm sorry about all the fuss out there. The whole princess thing.
Well, this princess got away with choosing a common life for herself, but in the next movie, two families are struck with two deadly tragedies that turn to unite them all. In the movie, The Color of Rain, when Matt Kell, husband and father to two young boys, succumbs to terminal cancer on Christmas Day in 2005, his widow, Gina, played by Lacey Chabert, is left to cope with the pain of his loss.
Lesson 1. Always tell the truth. Be an honest man. Let your words stand for something.
Wanting to be close to her kids, Gina starts to volunteer at their elementary school and meets the Sven children, Jack, Danny, and Charlotte. In a tragic coincidence, just weeks after Matt's death, the Sven's mom, Kathy, was also suddenly taken by cancer, leaving her distraught husband, Michael, played by Warren Christie, to take care for their 3 kids on his own. Sensing the hopelessness in Michael that she also saw in herself, Gina reaches out to him and his kids, and the two families begin to forge an unlikely friendship. While these two families got lucky twice in a row, in this next movie, despite their differences, a father and daughter duo unite to secure what belongs to them. The Last Cowboy, a contemporary look at life in the West as it might be today, where a daughter who wants to build for the future and a father who wants it to stay the way that it was.
How can I partner up with her when she won't even speak to me?
Well, it was Charlie's idea of a joint venture.
No, Otis. It was Charlie's idea of having the last word, and you damn well know it.
Both hard-headed individuals strive to keep their ancestral property from being taken over by the bank and tax collectors.
This is Charles Bankston's last will and testament, and by God, we're obliged to honor it.
Times are tough and buyout offers are tempting, but after 5 generations, they don't plan to let go easily. Thanks to a friend named Amos and a racehorse named Lucky, they've got a fighting chance. Starring Jenny Garth and Bradley Cooper, the drama tightens up when the stable catches fire and they rush to protect what is precious to them both. While the barn burns down to ashes, this father and daughter duo realize the importance of family and relationships. If that did not feel dramatic enough for you, then in this next movie, a crossword editor has a crazy talent for solving puzzling murders through her knack with crosswords. Crossword Mysteries, a puzzle to die for. Starring Lacey Chabert and Brennan Elliott in their first movie under the Crossword Mysteries brand, they collaborate to solve a twisty mystery worthy of the channel. This movie opens with a bang, quite literally. Cut to Tess Harper, played by Lacey Chabert, a crossword editor who finds her life completely disrupted when several of the clues in her recent puzzles are linked to unsolved crimes, which is why she gets pulled into a police investigation headed by Logan, played by Elliot.
Yes, that Nightingale was a fan of your work. We found a Sentinel Sunday puzzle on him.
Nightingale did the Sunday puzzle?
Mm-hmm. Well, not all. He just filled in the across clues in cursive.
Just the across clues? In cursive? That's really strange.
Well, what's so strange about it?
You don't do crosswords, do you?
No, I'm a little too busy to play games.
Audiences are surely curious to see where they take the story from here and how crosswords and criminal mischief will cross paths again. Take a look at how Tess breaks down a crossword.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Okay, I know this is gonna sound completely crazy, but I think there are clues to the crime in this puzzle.
So will Logan and Tess be able to solve puzzling murder mysteries through crosswords? Do watch the movie to find out. And with that, that's a wrap for today. Which of these moments was your favorite? Let us know in the comments down below. And which dramatic moments do you think we missed? If you like today's content, please be sure to leave us a like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already for amazing weekly content. Thanks for watching. See you next time.